I tried searching what a looks like, and I have absolutely no cervix. So let's go ahead and assume that this is venomous, and let's try to release it. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. In this past week, we have had a historical amount of rain and flooding, and I'm telling you this because in today's episode, we are heading to a new spillway. It's over an hour away, but it is absolutely tiny. It does not look promising at all, but I think this rain and flooding could have pushed some fish into this little spillway. We have just made it to the spillway, and it looks so much better than what I was expecting. As I was hoping, the water is in fact flowing, but the spillway itself is a lot bigger than what it looked like on the satellite images. I cannot wait to get started. I was not expecting this spillway to be so big, so I did not bring any sizable baits. I actually only brought some night crawlers and some frozen corn dogs. So we might have to catch some fresh bait to target some monster fish. Let's go ahead and start by tossing this whole night crawler up inside the spillway. All right, I think something has it. There we go, fish on. All right, first catch, a little bluegill. So there are fish living in this spillway. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and keep this guy to use for bait. Oh, there's a take. Fish number 2 is an almost identical bluegill. If these guys are in here, there could be some much larger fish, so let's keep trying. Fish on. All right, so far I've caught 3 bluegill pretty quickly. That tells me that the fish population inside this spillway is a lot better than what I was expecting. Now the question I'm still after is whether or not there are any big fish hiding beneath its surface. See you later, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and try out this little micro crankbait. Let's see if there's any predators hiding in this spillway that wanna go for it. There we go, fish on. Oh, nice, you guys, a new species. A new species for the day, that is. A little tiny crappie. See you later, buddy. The fact that I've been able to catch a handful of bluegill and that crappie so quickly is a great sign. And I do believe after seeing this spot in person, it has the possibility of hiding a big fish. I switched over to this little crappie jig. I'm gonna fish it underneath the float. Here we go. It's been a little while since I got a bite underneath the spillway. This is where the spillway empties into the creek. It's a really cool looking spot. Let's toss a lure out here. There we go, fish on. Fish in the rapids, guys, no way. Hey, it's not a bad little crappie, awesome. See you later, buddy. Man, it is really coming down, you guys. But at least we are catching fish. Nothing too sizable yet, but still, we are catching a decent amount of fish, which is awesome. Alrighty, I've got a big old hunk of corn dog on this hook. Here we go. Oh my gosh. What in the world, you guys? I just caught a little shad with my crankbait. It almost looks like it's in his mouth too. That is wild. Third species. This rain is absolutely relentless, you guys. It's making things a little tricky, seeing as almost all of my cameras are not waterproof, but we are powering through it. Hopefully it will be worth it. There is a net hanging from a tree over here. It looks like there's a snake in it. I'm not sure if it's alive or not. Let's go ahead and investigate. There's a couple snakes in there, you guys. Dang, that is a big snake. Oh, you guys, the snake is still alive. I think that might be a cottonmouth, but I'm not 1,000% sure. Let's go ahead and try to release him. He's tangled up in his net. Hey Siri, search cottonmouth snake. I tried searching what a cottonmouth snake looks like, and I have absolutely no service. So let's go ahead and assume that this snake is venomous, and let's try to release it. All right, he is wrapping himself around a tree branch currently. All right, guys, I'm thinking this is just a plain old water snake. I'm not sure, but as far as I can tell, all of the netting is gone. All right, he's still alive. He is probably exhausted because who knows how long he was dangling from that net. I'm gonna go ahead and leave him alone. I'm not seeing any more netting. Oh, all right, he just tried biting me. All right, buddy. Well, he's still got some spunk. There he goes. And looks like he is gonna be okay. Awesome. The other snake I could already smell is currently dead. It smells pretty bad. At least we were able to save one of them. See you later, buddy. So far from what I've seen, that snake was definitely the king of this spillway, so it's awesome I was able to help him out. Let's go ahead and toss out this little white curly tail grub. There we go, fish on. A little bluegill decided he wanted the white curly tail grub. I'm seeing a ton of fish right up here next to this spillway wall. I'm not sure what they are. Let's go ahead and toss the cast net out there. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy cow. Look at all of the different fish. There's bluegill, shad, a yellow bass. I thought I saw a crappie, but what an awesome cast. I have no idea what type of fish this is. Very interesting. See you later, buddy. Check out all of the fish that we got from that one cast. That is crazy that there are this many fish living in this tiny spillway. Let's go ahead and let these bluegill go. I thought I saw a crappie, guys. Check that out. A little crappie. I released most of those fish, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep these shad to use for bait. The population of fish inside this spillway is remarkable. There are a ton of fish, and a bunch of different species at that. But so far from what I've seen, there are no big fish. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those shad, go up to the main lake, and try to catch a monster out of there. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and dispose of this netting. See you later. This spot's actually pretty cool. It's raining a little bit, and I've got myself a little bit of an overhang to keep my cameras out of the rain. It looks like this is a somewhat popular fishing spot. Hopefully we'll be able to catch some big ones out there. Well guys, I am serviced now, and after looking up what a cottonmouth snake looks like, I am fairly certain that that snake caught in the net was a just common northern water snake, so not venomous, which is good. At the time though, I was pretty freaked out. Alright guys, something is swimming off with this bait. Here we go. Oh, it's around the corner. No, no, no. no, they dropped it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Fishing up here at this main lake has been a struggle. I've had a few takes, but I'm pretty certain that they've all come from turtles, and I've not been able to land a single fish up here, which is funny because I was catching a ton of fish down there at that new spillway. Granted, none of them were sizable, but I was still catching a ton of fish, which is awesome because I had my doubts about that fishing spot, and I think I'll actually be back because I have a feeling that it could hide some sizable fish. So if you guys would like to see that, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up. Possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I will catch you guys on the next one. Well guys, my phone has a nice bright fluorescent pink line going right down the middle of the screen. No doubt because my phone got wet. Hoping that goes away, but yeah, that's not good.